Good morning, it's Jane. I'm here in my basement and today I'm going to log a few miles on the treadmill. So I just want to share a little bit about that. I actually spend a lot of time down here in my basement running. It's a great alternative to running outside on a cold, dark winter morning. A lot of people hate running on the treadmill and they think it's the most horrible thing, but I think there's a couple things you can do to make it a little more pleasant. Number one, it's all about my tunes. As long as I have my music, I can usually get in a groove and get in a good few miles before the day starts. Secondly, if you go out and do an internet search of treadmill workouts, there's a lot of things you can do to play with the incline as well as your speed. It takes your mind off the fact that you're running and not getting anywhere. Lastly, my husband likes to put his Kindle on there and binge watch some different shows. There's a TV right over there. I put on closed captions so I watch the news while I'm running. So there's a lot of different things you can do. But it is, again, a great alternative. In addition to that, my chiropractor told me that during any training period, you should get 10 to 15% of your miles from the treadmill. It just changes things up for your body a little bit, gives it a break from the pounding of the pavement, and it's actually really good for you to do so. So I hope those tips help you out. Hi, it's me again, same morning. While I was on the treadmill, I thought of 5 other things I wanted to tell you. I'll make it quick, I promise. Number 1 is the treadmill is a great place to think because you don't have to worry about where you're going, how far you've gone, what your pace is. So it really just frees up your mind to do some other good thinking, which is why I have these 5 points. Number 4. One other thing I do to distract myself when I'm running is to try to do math. I read somewhere that as you run, your cognitive ability to do math decreases. So I play little games on the treadmill where I think if I do 2.5 more laps, how far will I be? What's an eighth of this lap? What fraction of the counter is that? So I do all sorts of math tricks in my mind to try to distract myself from running. Number 3, I always put a towel over the board for 2 reasons. Number 1, so I can't watch that little red dot going around, so it distracts me. And the other one is to wipe my sweaty brow. So that's another trick I have. Number 4 is sometimes I will make playlists with songs that I don't know the words to, that I want to learn the words to. So that way I'm concentrating on the music and what I'm hearing and trying to learn the words, and the miles just fly on by. And the last thing I wanted to tell you was I also think the treadmill is a great way to get used to a certain pace. You know, if you have a goal in mind for a race and you want to get used to what that pace feels like, I think the treadmill is a great way to do it because it's forcing you to run at that pace and getting you used to what that feels like. So those are the 5 things I thought about while I was running this morning. Hopefully those tips will help you out on the treadmill, and I'll see you soon.